You're listening to Tuesday Chew. I am Dom and Neil. We are on 107 FM and online at www.sparksunderland.com. Now, last week I had a chat with Ed O'Neill, who is the Managing Director of English in Newcastle, which is a language school based here in the Northeast. I spoke to him about how he set up his business. Now, in one of my 60-second guides, he will give you his top 3 tips for starting your own business.
First of all, learn as much as possible about your market, about your industry, about doing business, negotiating skills, marketing. You've got to be like a sponge, you've got to take in as much as possible. So learn is the first one. Second one, listen. I remember once I had a guy cold call me about Google AdWords, and he said he could get me top of Google for 150 quid a month. And so he was talking at me and I was listening. I was never going to buy this product off him. But later on that afternoon, I went onto Google AdWords. He'd been talking about it and I'd listened, and I went on it myself, and for 50 quid a month, which is like a third of what he was offering, got the same thing. And thirdly, never ever give up. You're in control of whether your business succeeds or fails. I remember watching a documentary about the late Steve Jobs of Apple fame, and he founded a company called Pixar, which is an animation company. He said that him and his colleagues very, very often thought about throwing in the towel. It's just too difficult. It was the 80s, nobody wanted animation films, and they never gave up, and look where they are now.
Thank you very much, Ed. Now, if you want to keep in touch with the show after we're off the air, or find out any information on the 60-second guides which I produce, you can check it all out on sparksunderland.com. The Tuesday Chew on Spark FM is our Facebook site, and we're also on Twitter as well. Search for @The Tuesday Chew.
This is 107 Spark FM. Spark FM.